I was sharing it.
I think because we unplugged the USB. That's probably why. All
Hello?
right, all right, all right, all right. Jeez.
Popcorn? Boom chicka pop popcorn.
It doesn't look like it's lagging as much. I'm just gonna watch it for a second.
Stovetop Frisk. This
What?
is
That's it. We fixed it.
Bell Bottom Microwave.
Did we fix it?
Reporting live.
Does it work?
Are we here?
All right. Is it lagging like it was before?
Are we lagging? Can you hear
Now
us?
I gotta fix my seating.
Is it choppy? Do we look like we are a part of the pixelated screen? Do we sound like
That was
we're
crazy.
in the Matrix?
I think we're good. Holy shit.
What an adventure.
Guys, welcome to the Sepsiss show.
We're back.
Right.
Hello.
News about the band, of course,
Mhm.
music, culture, and social media.
Yeah, join us.
Thank you, Nicole, for being here. Thank you, Purcell, for being here before. And thank you, Hans, for tuning in. We're going to get right to it.
Let's get right in. Let's jump in. What do we got? Oh,
All right. Are you a Motionless in White fan?
yes.
Okay. Well, Chris Motionless warns the fans to stop spreading lies about Motionless in White.
What lies? I'm interested to know what the lies are.
Here's the thing.
What are they lying about?
Before we even get into this, you know how the internet is. You know the bands, the internet, rumors. I mean, you're in Sepsiss.
Yeah.
Nobody knows rumor mills, backroom, locker room talk, the telephone game. Nobody knows about scandals and controversy in New England more than Sepsiss.
100%.
If they're not fucking talking shit about you, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. You're not popular. You're not popping.
Well, I'm not saying that to be sarcastic. I mean, quite literally. If people aren't talking shit about you, forget about good and evil. You just don't have enough output in today's internet game. I'm serious.
Yeah.
People are going to talk shit about you whether you like it or not. You know? Even people that don't know you really well on the internet are going to feel like they have the privilege or the x-ray vision to see in your personal life.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very parasocial place.
Yeah.
We specialize in this shit. You know, if people aren't saying something ugly about you, if people aren't trying to communicate with you, and if they're not on your dick and up your ass, then you honestly, as a musician, you don't have enough output. You need to be making more noise. If people aren't fucking disgusted with you already, just because the way that we market and the way that we advertise aggressively on the internet, by default, the law of scientific probability says somebody's going to get mad at you for waking up in the morning.
Just for breathing air.
You're going to be too metal or not metal enough. You're going to be black or not black enough. You're going to be woman or not woman enough. Right? Everyone's going to tell you to lighten up and come down to earth and toughen up at the same time.
And then be aggressive. And then be sensitive.
Right.
And then stop. 'Cause
Right,
You
and-
sound like a bitch.
Right, and then try to charge you for it.
And then ask you to pay them money for them being there.
So, you have to have thick skin, and if people aren't talking shit about your band, forget about talent. You just don't have enough marketing and advertising and promoting output.
Yeah.
For real. Especially if you are in an independent or smaller band like us. We are in a no-name, invisible, teeny, tiny band. So that means if you're in a smaller band than us, then you're in a teeny, tiny band with us.
Yeah.
So if you're in a band that's smaller than us, then it just means you are part of our teeny, tiny, unseen band community, which means we're all in it together.
Welcome. Hello.
There's nothing to fear.
Nothing.
So in this game, especially, when the few people at the top are responsible for success, or so it seems like all of us are at the bottom, right? Just trying to climb to the top. That's an old two crabs in a bucket fuck it routine. You know what I'm
I
saying?
have not heard that saying.
Well, it's like when one crab's at the top of the bucket, he's trying to get out, and he's got his buddy at the bottom. And easily his buddy at the bottom could just simply help him up to get to the top. But he's too nervous for the other crab, to get to the top of the barrel because he's paranoid that he's going to leave him there when he gets to the top. So he never helps the other crab get to the top. And then so it's just two crabs in a bucket. Fuck it.
Wow.
That's humanity.
That's
So
life.
people are going to talk shit about you. And you know what? The more successful, the more output that you have, the more people, the longer you stay in the game, the longer you survive, and I don't just mean like survive. I mean, the longer you survive being successful in music, people are going to hate your guts, especially people that think they know you or people that grew up with you or people that think that they should be closer to you. Because a lot of people are depending on you to be you for them to be important. And without you being irritating, you wouldn't be as important, and neither would they. So for the same, yeah, I know, for the same reasons that you irritate people are the same reasons why they put you on a pedestal and wind up feeling important themselves. Without you, they can't be important. And I deal with this a lot with my fans. Because nobody follows me more than the people that claim to unfollow me. So, take it from me. Take it from Sepsiss and probably Chris Motionless. If people aren't talking shit about you, you're not doing enough. You're not working hard enough. Chris Motionless warns fans to stop spreading lies about Motionless in White. Lexi, take it away.
Okay. Chris Motionless recently addressed false rumors circulating about his band, Motionless in White, in a statement on X, formerly Twitter.
I love no matter when people call it X, they always, no matter what, in parentheses it says formally.
I was going to ask, I'm sorry to change the subject, but why do people keep saying that?
Because they're harassing and hassling goofball Elon's Pizza.
Are they just trolling him?
Yes, because it's Twitter. And he's a fucking nerd, and he called it X. And nobody wants to call it that, except him.
So all of the writers and
what do you call it? What do you call
it? Twitter.
What do you call it?
I call it Twitter.
Okay, that's the reason why they make that meme joke. Because he is a fucking meme. He's a meme. The whole thing's a fucking meme.
Oh my goodness.
The internet's fucking broken. You know that.
Yeah. The statement came after Rockville removed a post about the band from their social media account, leading to speculation among fans. A Motionless in White fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter, Motionless in White backed out of Rockville. In response to the fan, Chris Motionless said, "No, we didn't. And ours is not the only post that they took down."
Okay.
The singer continued, "I am begging you guys to simply just ask me or look for an official announcement when it comes to these types of things. Please stop spreading false info based on assumptions when you have the resources to clarify." The frontman urged fans to verify information directly with the band before spreading unconfirmed claims online. Rock Sound reported that Motionless in White announced their 2025 Apocalypse Fest set for November 13th at Mohegan Sun Arena in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. At this show, the band will perform their sophomore album, Infamous, for the first time ever. Sorry, I read that backwards.
You're fine.
Chris Motionless has indicated that the band is taking extra care with their new album, saying that it's taking longer than any previous record because they're evading rushing the process. He also described the new material as a spanning spectrum of heavy, light, and everywhere in between, hinting a diversity in tone. In early 2025, the band's live performances drew strong critical praise, The Guardian lauding their UK show for its stadium level production, theoretically, theor, theatric, theatrically,
You
three,
got it.
theatrically.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, that's a fun word. Theatrically. And Chris
Oh,
Cerulli,
oh, theatricality.
theatricality,
That is a difficult word for all of you out there.
theatricality,
That's a tough one.
theatricality. Okay, theatricality. And Chris Cerulli, commanding vocal presence. Moreover, they are also confirmed as a supporting act for Bring Me the Horizon extended US tour into 2026. Okay, so I guess from that he's mad, or not mad, but was slightly frustrated with the fact that the fans all thought that a show was canceled when it wasn't canceled. So they're asking the fans to check in with them to see if the shows are canceled or not before they post that the shows are canceled or not.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to
But
you.
at the same time, if they were to message you, you're not going to respond to them.
And the other thing is like, to keep it real, this is one of the most polite ways to handle things professionally.
Yeah, it is.
I think I was expecting, you know how they get the clips going, but I think he handled that really politely. I think he directed the fans on how to help him out. I think he rallied the fans. I think he was polite about it. I think he educated his supporters on how to help him, and I think that's really cool.
That is really cool. Not a lot of people do that.
I think the story is designed for us to all kind of like brace for impact.
I was going to say there's one thing that I could say is that the headline made it sound like he was being mean to his fans, but in all reality, if you were to read the article like we just did, you would find out that he's actually like being helpful. So the
Yeah.
headline made him out to look like a bad guy.
Yeah, I think, well, like a lot of the
Like, do they
bloggers.
expect people not to read the blog?
Yes, I think, and forgive me, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody that writes for online purposes, like the bloggers and everybody, but that seems to be the thing now. Even with rivaling like national news and strong independent news.
Yeah.
Let's face it, legacy media, right?
Yeah.
Top news programs, they all kind of set up their headlines like memes now. Think of where everybody on social media really got this breaking news style, the boy that cried wolf, dramatic reporting in the first place. We all got that from the 9/11 fucking terror alerts of every news station competing with breaking news at every second, to the point where no news is real news if every news is breaking. If
Yeah.
all we have is breaking news, then there isn't news for long before there's something else that's breaking. Like how long the guy lifted up his left arm. Oh, breaking news. The guy put his arm down.
Why is everything like high urgency
and
like
because
that?
because of competition and marketing and money and the way that advertising and viewership works. If they can terrify the shit out of you and they have the breaking news of fucking measles, then okay, people are addicted to high velocity drama, right?
Yeah.
The sights and sounds and things that pique the senses,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone, for some reason, impulsively people want to know every fucking thing. I don't want to know everything, but a lot of people want to know everything. And that's why we have gadgets in our pockets and we're surrounded by computers that are notifying us about everything every second, because God forbid we go 20 minutes without knowing what happened on The Walking Dead. Or sepsis, or any fucking thing. And everything is like that. You know, that's why get it now, buy it now, lifetime guarantee. If you don't do it, you're going to fucking die. You're not going to be part of it.
You're missing out.
Yeah, they release the same fucking iPhone every year. And if you don't buy it, they threaten you.
Every time.
Life insurance, health insurance, at every corner, when you wake up, every level, every layer of industry, they're all competing for your attention. So that's why you can't go on the internet now and just look up something simple or scroll through and get an idea of what you're clicking on, because everything is breaking news, Lexi. Everything is claiming to have the top story, the most brutal account, the most 4K, 8K digital account. Everyone's claiming that they have the solutions. Everyone's claiming that they have the religion, the snake oil. Everyone's claiming that they have the app that's going to fucking tune you up, man, and send you to the moon. Everyone's an expert. Everyone's a dating expert. Everyone's a fucking DJ. Everyone's a model. And everyone else, wants to prevent that from being.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying earlier, it's almost like the motivation to become a master is just to gatekeep the shit. That doesn't sound like party to me.
No.
But that's just me. I don't know. I think he handled that well.
He did.
How you feeling? Good?
I feel good. Yeah.
We've all been recovering from several different challenges. Here's a fun one, everybody, and I thought I would read this to people because why not? If you ever wanted to know how other countries felt about their musicians, I thought this was kind of interesting. The Irish government to start paying musicians a basic income of $3.25 a week.
That's a good start. That's a really good start.
It's pretty cool, right? So the scheme aims, why do they call it a fucking scheme? The scheme aims to support 2,000 artists and creative workers starting in September 2026. So this isn't even until next year. I love when people say something awesome is going to happen later on.
Yeah, why isn't it?
Don't never say, hey, Will, do you want to get involved in some really good thing that's going to happen to you later on? I'm going to think it's a fucking scheme. Don't try to get me into something with the promise that if I dedicate myself to you today, that some wonderful thing is going to happen to me in the future. I'm not going with that. I'm going to keep it a bean.
Seems like there could be some gray area.
Yeah, my usual response to that is fuck your mother.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what I tell people on that one. I'll say, hey, you know your mom? And you just say, yeah, have sex with her. Go fuck your mother. I'm not doing that. Yeah. That was really conveniently placed.
Right.
Can you guys hear the sound bits? The same.
They're great timing.
All right, let's read about this shit. Look, this is why it's fucking lagging. You see why it's lagging? All these fucking pop-up multimedia videos.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's the problem with the internet. What the hell was that? Thank you.
What are we doing?
I don't know what that is, but somebody did something, and thank you.
What are we doing?
I'm trying to hit the fucking thing. I don't know what's going on. This place is falling apart. You know what we need? We need a stream deck.
Yeah.
So we can
Like a
boodle de doodle
separate.
de doo doo.
I don't have to
That's all I'm
worry
saying.
about it.
We just don't have to worry about it anymore. All right, everybody. The Irish government is going to start paying musicians a basic income of $3.25 a fucking week. The scheme aims to support 2,000 artists, but not me or anybody that you know.
It's only Irish.
What's going on? This thing keeps blowing up. It's a box of marbles. The fuck's going on?
Yo.
So the sound bits are really quiet, but Kevin wants a posture check.
A posture check? I'm fucked up over here. I need one.
I can adjust the sound. And hydrate.
Oh, hydrate and posture. That means we're dying. Is that noise?
That's one of them.
Oh, okay.
So that little box that kept popping up.
Oh, Melissa's helping me, everybody.
That was someone using their honeycombs, aka Kevin using.
Oh, thanks, Kev. She's explaining everything to me.
So because you are on Twitch also.
Oh.
Honeycombs when you're live and be like, adjust your posture.
I do. I need I'm somebody more than anybody that needs a posture adjustment.
I hydrated.
Did you? We would together. We compromised.
Really quiet. I can.
Do you want to turn them up?
I could do it.
We should do this beforehand. Okay.
Well, I didn't know, but I think because your OBS is different from mine, it doesn't cross over.
Okay. Melissa's just she's off screen here helping me. Boom 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 boom. Did y'all hear that? Sound alert. Properties. I'm gonna remember all this because I'm.
Control audio via OBS. See that?
Yeah.
That's how I fixed it.
That doesn't seem very difficult to me.
And then we go in here and adjust the volume.
Yeah. Right now they're very loud, right?
They're not loud at all.
Okay.
So what we can do
This is crazy, you know.
and your Twitch alert.
Boom 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 boom.
Off, and switch that.
So they weren't hearing any of that. Damn.
Turn it up. Oh, wait, this is around.
Are you sure that's what that is? DB. Okay.
Let's do like 5. See if that
Okay. That sounds good. That could be really. Who knows? I hope it works out for you.
Right now, if you guys like the stream or something, we'll be able to hear it again.
Well, unlike it and then like it.
I don't know if that works or not, but yeah.
Okay. So Melissa just changed everything and threw the whole podcast off. Everybody, Melissa Wolf. I'm just kidding. See these ads? That's why the fucking machine's broken. All right. I appreciate you guys. Ireland's government has approved plans to permanently implement a basic income scheme that will support up to 2,200 artists, creative workers, and musicians next year. And I do mean next year, like no time soon. After being piloted in 2022, the Basic Income for the Arts, BIA, scheme will now become permanent under Budget 2026, secured by the Minister of Culture, Patrick O'Donovan. What do you
Thank
guys think
you.
of that shit? Why do they keep
I think
calling
it's a
it
good start.
Me too.
Honestly, for musicians
It's something.
to get something, like you just said, for gigging and making music or whatever they do. It's a nice start to get a something for your art.
I agree.
And the fact like the government wants to help out or come up with something is even more powerful because
They're proving
not
that
a lot of governments give a fuck about musicians.
right. They're
Only
proving,
Ireland, it seems.
and they're proving, not to cut you off, but they're proving that they can do it. I love that.
Yeah.
We're always like saying how many roadblocks there are and how many obstacles there are in a conversation, why we can never unify and how difficult everything is. Ireland has figured it out. They're saying, you know what? We're just going to try to pay musicians and see what happens. They tried it. They fucking said, what the fuck, man? It didn't kill anybody. paying musicians seems like a pretty cool idea.
See, guys, this is what happens when governments work for the people.
Holy shit, man.
This is what it looks like. We're abused here.
All right, well,
Let's continue.
the scheme originally aimed to address the financial instability faced by many working in the arts, encouraging artists and creative art workers to apply for a weekly allowance. Imagine this shit.
This is incredible.
We can't get a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Like I'm not lying. Our
Right.
fans get us coffee. Do you know how we usually get a lot of shit? The fans, the people that support us, our family, fucking my friends.
Yeah.
Like those are the only people that really like the people when you see us doing well, it's because our fans, people like fucking Kevin,
Mhm.
seriously, man, people like Sean.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, even like the photographers and the promoters and the culture curators like the New England Music Watch and fucking Legion of Solace and just all those music groups. They all come. Those are the ones that really
Yeah.
help us get back and forth.
And also too, like the fact that the Ireland government is willing to recognize musicians as something that isn't, free entertainment because they're having fun.
And fucking Ed goes, he's like, what do you mean? It's not everybody for himself. Like, oh no, Purcell said, what do you mean? It's not every man for himself. That's, you know what I mean? Like, cause that's how it feels like.
It does. And also here
Yo,
too.
Ed's like, does anybody know what Swarmy Fest is? Ed, you better, what? We better put you on a plane.
Yeah. And the fact too that like the government sees value in musicians
Yes.
enough to even want to even consider putting this in a debate room and trying to figure this out really just should prove to the people how valuable musicians really are and how we really should be treated better, not just here in the United States, but literally globally. Like this is a global thing.
And it's
And
like,
Ireland's the only one that wants to tackle it.
and nobody's asking for the best treatment. Nobody's asking to be the
No.
fucking favorite.
We just want people to see the value in what we're doing.
Well, like any other industry, like the circus industry, they make a living.
Mm-hmm.
The porn industry, they make a living. Just like any other industry, basketball players, it might be difficult, but all of these people have the ability, the very basics to make a living. Musicians don't have that.
No. No.
Musicians and artists
They're
don't
told
have
to get a job. Get a real job.
right, like basketball is any different.
Right. And that's better.
Or you know what I'm saying? And believe me, I love all my pornographers out there and strippers out there, but that's art too.
Yeah. That's
And
valuable.
that they should be getting paid top dollar for it.
Right.
So I think people playing guitar should get paid. I think singers should get paid
This
top dollar.
definitely trickles downhill.
But I don't think we're asking for the best, and we're not asking for the top. We're just asking for a little bit of
Something.
like civility,
Yeah.
humanity.
Mm-hmm. Just a little bit.
I think musicians that have to claim their taxes should be able to make a basic living.
Yeah.
Like basic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you measure that, but basics.
Mm-hmm. And what we all can agree the basics are.
That's pretty dope though. Shout out to Ireland.
Honestly, shout out to Ireland. Everyone, let's all migrate to Ireland.
Now, here's where you may be this is the contrast, everybody.
Oh.
Red Hot Chili Peppers star faces eviction, asks fans to donate money to save him. What do you guys think about that? So in Ireland, they're getting ready to pay working musicians $320. And you guys know the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They play every day on your local rock station. Imagine being in a band where you play every day, during the lunch hour at the construction site, your voice can be heard in a back cubicle, you know. Um, and I just think it's amazing. People could drive by you playing your fucking music, and you're a legend. And I can't tell you how many different, accomplishments Red Hot Chili Peppers probably has, but I think it's amazing that we live in the United States and we let our legends sit out on the street homeless like that. I'm not a big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan or nothing like that, but I'm not a fan either. You know what I mean? I'm just a fan of humanity. It just baffles me that a huge band with a guitar player, Red Hot Chili Peppers, is facing eviction. That should tell you something about the state of our entire country. No matter what layer or level of industry that you're in, no matter what your skin color is, the guitar player from Red Hot Chili Peppers is asking for donations because he can't pay his rent. That should be terrifying to every fucking person.
Doesn't matter if you won a Grammy, an Emmy, the Nobel Peace Prize. You could face eviction at any time.
Right, I don't care.
Here in the United States.
Yes, I don't care if you have.
They don't care about you.
I don't care if you have a fucking hard hat on, or you're driving around on a forklift, or you're telling jokes, or you're a sound man at fucking Coachella.
You could face eviction tomorrow here in the United States.
The greatest threat to our neighbors, the greatest threat to me and you, to the middle and lower class, to the average everyday person, to the colorless, to the sexless, neutral person, the person that's not interested in religion and politics and domination and world conquest, to the average regular person, the greatest threat to us is sickness, disease, and homelessness. Mm-hmm. The greatest threat to me and you in our 20s, our 30s, our 40s, and our 50s. To my friends, please listen to me. The greatest threat that we all face right now is homelessness. As bad as school shootings are and the measles and all kinds of other shit that's going on. Homelessness. Healthcare, homelessness. Affordable homes, places to live. Because if you don't got a place to live, you don't got a place to sleep, you don't got a place to heal. You don't got a place to even be sick. No country, no band, no company. Nobody is stronger than the most vulnerable person they're responsible to take care of. Any country, any sports team is only as strong as its weakest member. Any military, any town, any state, any province, they're only as equipped, they're only as prepared, they're only healthy. Their health is judged by their sickest, their oldest, their weakest, and most vulnerable. Powerhead, you can move in with us. We need the help. It's getting cold. Plus, we're down to one blanket, and you're a big guy.
Mm-hmm. We need warmth.
All right, Lexi, take it away.
Okay.
I feel bad. I don't even know what happened yet.
Former Red Hot Chili Peppers guitarist Eric Marshall is facing eviction and has launched a fundraising campaign to avoid homelessness. A statement shared on his GoFundMe page detailed the situation.
Imagine that you are in an independent rock and roll band, and like people and bands like Red Hot Chili Peppers are the standard, or they are at a career path or career arc that one day you would hope to achieve. Look at the pathway. So if you are an aspiring rocker and you're like, man, someday I'm looking to break, just know you could break and you could do well like the Red Hot Chili Peppers and you could still face eviction. So I mean, even like
We all have to remember the United States, okay? One of the main things that we like to do here, let me remind the people, is stab you in the back. You could be the Red Hot Chili Peppers, you could be anybody, win anything, have any sort of success, and they're gonna stab you in the back. They don't care about you.
it is
here.
kind of a tradition.
So you could be the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and a couple years later, they're gonna stab you in the back. Not Red Hot Chili Peppers. Here, the United States itself is gonna stab you in the back. Be as successful as you want. One day you could face the challenge of one day being stabbed in the back here. The treaties, the everything.
You know what is a very good example of this is people's families when brothers and mothers and fathers die.
You'll see it. Everyone will stab each other in the back.
And it's all over property and land.
Mm-hmm.
The
That
same
they think is theirs.
Yeah.
But it's really borrowed.
the same thing that we've been killing each other and fighting over the entire time.
Mm-hmm. We're on borrowed land, people. It's not yours. You don't own it.
And another part of that, whenever we go, wherever we go, I don't know what everybody believes in, but wherever you go, you're not taking this microphone with you.
Mm-mm. You're not taking your bank account with you or your dog. The campaign details the series of challenges that led to Marshall's current financial crisis. These include the loss of his primary employer and health struggles.
See? What did I say?
The two main things.
What did I say, everybody?
Eric Marshall, musician/artist, best known as one of the former guitarists for the Red Hot Chili Peppers and vocalist Macy Gray, sorry, I love her, is facing eviction and possible homelessness.
Back that up. Now Ed says
I love her.
Marshall was only in the band for barely 2 years. But you'd be surprised of how many past band members that have been in Sepsiss for less than 2 years, and they base their entire lives on it.
Yeah. That's common.
That's common.
too.
If
I used to be a part of Walmart.
Hold on. But if that's the best thing, if that's the top, if that's if that's one of the most important things that ever happened in his life, that's what he's going to be known for. You know what I mean? Like if that's
Yeah. That's his peak, is what it's going to be known for.
that's what people know him for.
The statement reads, his employer and best friend, whom Eric had worked with on both musical and cinematic endeavors for close to 14 years, was tragically killed by the LAPD.
Damn. What? This story just got dark.
Whoa. This just took a turn.
I wasn't ready for that.
If this doesn't inspire you people to read the articles,
that's crazy.
It should be now.
People don't give a shit. Like, we're reading this. Like, our friends probably care or don't, but
Tragically.
most people don't give a shit.
Oi. This is wow.
Come on, we talk about stuff all the time. Listen, like, I'm not trying to be insensitive to anybody that's, hanging out with us tonight, but like, people don't care about us.
No.
But we know that. Like, we are one of the few bands, we are one of the few podcasters where we know deep down, like, humbly,
Yeah.
we don't ever think we're the shit. And we're never trying to convince anybody of that. Because we know that there's nobody that we can convince. Like, we can't convert people into liking our music, for instance. You're either going to like it or you're really not. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think that the world depends on having an act, where everybody is kind of like, it all depends on this trust that we're all really good guys and we all want to do the right thing, whatever that's supposed to be. It's not based on anything. It's not based on rationality or common sense. It's just we're all playing this game, and we're all supposed to be on this like pathway of being decent people, but there's not like a ton of evidence of that shit.
Yeah.
But we're all supposed to, and it all depends on us kind of going, oh, all right, like you're in on it, right? We're all part of the good guy group, right? Right, but this, when the fuck does that happen? Everybody pollutes.
Mm-hmm.
People talking shit behind everybody's back, misusing misusing devices, and what type of product or privilege do we have that we don't misuse to fucking torture each other, drag each other? For real.
Yeah.
We're one of the only bands on Facebook that know for a fact that people fucking hate us. And because of that, we have a special power. It's called not wanting to fit in all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the game depends on people wanting to play. And it depends on an idea that everybody wants to win. But like, what if you're one of those people that you don't want to be the best? Or you don't want to dominate people. You're not trying to win. The American strategy is that you have to be jealous of your neighbor. You know, I have to look across the pond and I have to go, you know what? That guy has something that I don't have. Mm-hmm. And I have to have an attitude to strive for more and compete with my brother, with my favorite bands. You know, there's fucking no bands in New England that sound like each other. What's the competition for? There are no fucking band. Like, if I don't know how it is in L.A., but like New England's a pretty competitive place for music, which is it's boggling to me because bands here don't sound like each other.
No. Look
at all the female-fronted metal bands here. None of them sound like each other.
No.
So then the question is, why aren't they all playing together then?
Because collaboration only happens at the top.
Because collaboration happens at the top and competition happens at the bottom. That's it. Mm-hmm. Because in order to have a competition, it has to be anchored to your beliefs. Mm-hmm. You have to believe.
You have to be striving for something that you believe you deserve.
You have to be striving for what? Superiority. Mm-hmm. But how superior are you if you need a weaker force to be superior?
Pretty weak to me.
See why competition happens at the bottom? Mm-hmm. How can you be superior if you need to count on a weaker people to be superior?
That's not superior. That's weak.
That's weak.
You're at the bottom.
You're at the bottom. That's why the greatest musicians, the best musicians, artists and entertainers, if they can, they collaborate. Mm-hmm. You don't see them bickering and beefing. Because if you're in New England, you already know we already all share the same fans no matter what. Mm-hmm. All the bands in New England, at all levels, at all tiers of music, we all share the same fans. All of us. Mm-hmm. So just understanding that, you can take the dick out your mouth.
Right.
Purcell says, because no one wants to help anyone to be as good or better than them. Yo, dog, to me that's disappointing.
Yeah, it's really sad.
I think that's so disappointing. I gotta read what Scott says because that's.
I thought adults don't act like this. Like growing up, I used to think adults don't like compete like that.
Do you know who told you that?
They're actually the worst.
Do you know who led you to believe that? Lying ass adults. Adults that were acting 14 years old.
Mm-hmm. Because I used to think that when you get to adulthood, people drop all that crap.
No way. No way. It's really the opposite because when you're a young person, you have more flexibility when you're building your identity. By the time these assholes get 30, 35 years old, they think they're fucking experts at everything. They think they've already favorited everything. They think they've found their favorite meal. They've done all the fucking positions. And it's really funny because everybody acts like fucking experts. But they'd be the same type of people to reference what they did in high school or what they did when they were younger. Yo, man, in high school, I did this thing. And it's like, you know what I mean? They have nothing to say for the common moment. They're not living in the moment. These type of people are always telling you about shit they did in high school, the bitches they used to fuck, or mountains they used to climb. And you say, well, what are you doing with yourself now? You got nothing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. These are the type of people that are always referencing a time in their life when their brains were developing and they were building their identity, the time when they were flexible and listened to new bands, the time when they were dating and trying new things. And then when the bills come, right? People living check to check, and you look up and down your street and you see everybody's living like you start victimizing yourself. That's fucking why. Because motherfuckers don't have the courage and strength to wake up every morning and to be grateful for everything that they have because they've never gone through a consistent amount of fucking pain, Lexi. They have not been in pain for long periods of time enough to realize, to understand, and designate gratefulness.
That kills me.
That's what it is. I'm telling you, yo. Hold on, I got to read what Scott said. Scott said it's a sad thing. Since I can remember, homeless people suffering has been going on forever, yet the United States prioritized sending immigrants away. Fuck ICE. That worrying about the real important issues, homelessness, drug addiction, those are more important issues than deporting immigrants who work their asses off. Ooh, and I think I think Scott had a bunch of different topics going on there, but I'm in argument with none of those. I'm not in disagreement with anything this man had to say right there. It is very sad, 100%. Homeless people are suffering, 100%. Fuck ICE, 100%. Worrying about the important issues, I wish we were, 100%. Drug addiction, yes, man, yes. These are issues that we're having as neighbors. Nothing going on across the pond. That's nothing that we need Fox News for. We don't need politicians for. That's something that you and I live every day. Colorless, ageless, timeless. That shit is crazy. Nicole said, it's like they know it all and they can judge you and bring you down. Have so many families like that. See? And that's why we here in the Swarm, we have our own family. We got the Swarm family. And that's why in this family, we are super all-inclusive. The only thing we don't allow in here is the hats or any fascists or anybody like that. You know, anybody that's, racists or pedophiles or, violent, murderous criminals and people like that, abuse people. We tend to ignore those types. But when I say all-inclusive, I mean, peaceful human beings. Oh, my God. Look at that. Loud Entertainment is in the building. What's up,
Hi.
Loud? Yeah, I had the actual privilege to go out with my friends from Loud Entertainment to see one of my favorite upcoming New England bands. I can't even say they're upcoming anymore. Under the Horizon. I can't say that they're upcoming. They're here, man.
How was the show?
It was awesome. They opened up for the band Great White. I never saw Great White in concert. And I was really, really impressed with both bands. It was a great evening. And shout out to Loud Entertainment for having me out for that. That was a lot of fun. If you guys didn't know, Loud Entertainment is partnered up with Sepsiss for November 15th. Of course, at Swarmfest at Club Jewel. And I got a great band that Loud Entertainment should book, man. The Adventures of Thaddeus Black. Like that's
I second that vote.
Yeah. Y'all got to get on that. Loud Entertainment. You guys got to look up The Adventures of Thaddeus Black.
Such a good band.
And if I could, I would like to play or open up or play with that band at some point.
Please.
Because you guys didn't know, Loud Entertainment is our regional New England booking agent. If you guys didn't know, Loud Entertainment is our booking agent here in New England. So if you want to book a show with Sepsiss next year, you got to call Loud Entertainment. They let me off the hook. I've been relieved of my duties booking the band. So if you have a call and you want to come and hang out with our band next year in 2026, and it happens to be in New England, you got to call Loud Entertainment. If you want to book a show with us, hook up with Loud Entertainment. And you know what's really cool is we're trying all new things next year because of Loud Entertainment. So shout out to them for opening up some new pathways and avenues for us. We look forward to continuing our partnership. And very excited about Swarmy Fest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
1 month away.
We got a couple more articles and then we'll go fuck off. I got video games after this, guys. If you guys want to come and hang out with me and everybody, in gosh, I almost fucked the name up too.
Inclusive community gaming.
See, it's because we've rebranded,
We are an inclusive. We want to have you all join our community in games.
which means Lexi's gonna kill you.
If you don't,
Right.
so join us. We're playing a Halo tonight. Pew pew.
Yep.
Pew 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 pew.
Yep.
pew,
And it's
pew.
GTA on Fridays.
Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Hee hee.
All right. Do you want to do this one?
Yeah,
Did you? Who did the last one?
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
You want me to do this one,
Okay,
or do you want to do it?
do it.
I got it. I gotta make the reason why I asked is I gotta make it a little bit larger for me. You have glasses.
Do you want me to? Can you still read it?
I can read everything.
Okay,
Oh, whoops! I'm messing everything up.
you got it.
Sorry about that. Bring that band to the magic room. What's up? Let's go.
Woo!
Let's do it. That wasn't generic either. I was being for real. That was real excitement.
Let's go to the magic room. I like the sound of that.
The Heavy Metal Collective, HMC, has officially launched. Co-founded by Ben Collar, Converge, Killer Be Killed, Mutond Man, and Jeff Price, founder and former CEO of TuneCore Audium, and founder and current CEO of Word Collections. The new initiative's mission to ensure heavy music songwriters finally receive the streaming royalties they've rightfully earned. Fuck. What the fuck? Yo, but
This sounds like a scam
You
and a whole
already-
bunch of word salad.
you already know I'm calling crazy people alerts.
Bullshit.
Right. Listen. Here's the thing. And you got I don't thank you.
What are we doing?
Whatever we did.
What are we doing?
I don't know what's going on.
Are we hydrating? Are we
I think we're
posturing?
supposed to smoke weed. We'll do.
Let us smoke.
All right. How many musicians are there in the chat? How many published distributing musicians are there in the chat?
Put a one.
Yep. Put,
Sorry.
it's fine.
Jinx.
You took the words right out of my mouth. And I'm gonna put and here's the other thing. Oh, hydrate. I don't have anything to drink.
Hold on.
I'm dying.
I got you.
All right. She's gonna drink and I'm gonna die. All right, now
Well,
check
don't
this out.
die now.
I mean slowly.
Listen, we had this discussion a couple of days ago.
The Magic Room is a club in Norwood. Fucking Norwood, Massachusetts. Anytime I read the word Norwood, I have to say it like that. Good. Purcell's in. Hold on a second. When you use these words and you say Magic Room in the club in Northwood, Massachusetts, you got to put a lot of Massachusetts in it. See how I did that?
Yeah. You gotta put in the accent.
The
You gotta-
Magic Room. Magic Room.
Rum.
Rum. The fucking rum.
Right
The
there,
Magic
on
Room
the corner.
in fucking Northwood, Mass Ave. There we go. That's how
Mass
that's
ass.
proof that I've lived here my entire life.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Wait, what's happening in the magic room? It sounds.
Sounds like
fun.
we need condoms.
Yeah.
The Jiggly Room. That
Mhm.
sounds crazy.
No, it's the magic room.
Why do you gotta say it like that? Okay, so Purcell said one.
He's the only one.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. We just needed one musician.
Fuck yeah.
We only needed one. Because that's why I'm putting these up there so everyone can read along with me. Now, I just want to have a slow talk. And I say slow because I get excited. And I get excited because I get emotional. And I'm emotional about this because I'm fucking tired of signing Sepsiss up to third-party fucking collection agencies. I don't give a fuck about royalties anymore. I just want to fight.
Take your royalties.
Forget it. Right. I
and
just
shove it.
Right. I don't want to be in the music industry anymore.
Fuck the royalties.
Just want to see, like we just made music the other day. We got up on a rooftop in the fucking city. We dragged a goddamn drum kit on the fucking rooftop, okay? And then we played fucking music. The girls fucking got wet. We blew fucking smoke. We set shit on fire. We did corkscrews and fucking spin kicks and headbangs, and then we left.
With glee.
Okay? And then we stayed up all night and smoked weed and edited the fucking rock and roll video and then punched it through the fucking planet Earth the following day. And that's the only fucking thing I want to do. That's the only ingredient that I need to my fucking recipe. I don't need nobody cock blocking me, gatekeeping, or fucking playing games. I'm not in the prison. I don't play punk shit, and I'm not on fucking parole.
Preach.
Dude, I own a fucking Strandberg.
Get fucked.
Dude, I did 17 years in the state prison, and I have a fucking Strandberg. And when I want to play the fucking rock and roll, I'm going to play, and ain't Jesus Christ going to stand in my fucking way.
Now that is something I can get behind.
If you are a musician like me, you are fucking sick and tired of downloading apps, sending emails, filling out broken fucking questionnaires, refreshing pages, hitting the fucking back button, answering fucking support tickets to grovel over fucking 5 cents, 3 cents, 17 cents, $1.50. There's so many fucking people that owe us money. There's so many people, so many companies and TikToks and organizations that fucking owe musicians money. We don't even give a fuck anymore.
Keep it.
Keep it!
Fuck your royalties. Fuck you and fuck off.
I'm so tired of now, let's just look at the name of this. Let's go back up.
It's just abusive.
No, let's go back up, everybody. I hope everybody has 9 devices in their hands. Because I know you guys are all fucking subscribed to everything. You have no more minutes and moments to your day. The Heavy Music Collective. Please read that. I'm going to go on my phone. Mechanical Licensing Collective. Okay. 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 I want you.
Yeah.
What is the Mechanical Licensing Collective? Please read this. Please read this.
The Mechanical Licensing Collective, the MLC, is a non-profit organization designated by the U.S. Copyright Office. According to the Historic Music Modernization Act of 2018, in January 2021, the MLC began administrating blanket mechanical licenses to eligible streaming and download services, digital service providers, or DSPs.
When did they start doing that?
In January 2021.
When is this article right now?
October 15th, 2025.
So when did they start the mechanical licensing collective?
January 2021.
And they started this when?
October 15th, 2025.
What I'm trying to show you
They're
guys
4 years too late.
is there is a never ending, and the MLC has been around as a trusted source combating, the issues with musicians getting paid for a long time. Shout out to them. But and I'm not showing you them because they're terrible people. What I'm showing you is they did it first. There's already companies and coalitions. There are already unified fronts. There is already, and why can't we find a system in the music industry that works? Is because here's evidence that everybody wants to plant their flag and be the accountant.
Well, there's already an accountant.
There's more than that. We have
There's thousands of accountants who just scamming
accountants,
people.
codes, laws, RSCs, UPCs. It's fucking, dude. When you fucking come out with a song, why do you think I can't even talk right now? Because there's so many middlemen. If you wanted to publish music and distribute a song for real, and get credited for it and get paid for it and maybe chart. I mean, even a chart is a system. Even be a part of any of these systems, you have to register them with Nielsen SoundScan. It's not Nielsen anymore. It's Luminate. But see what I'm saying? How would I even know this shit?
There's so many.
There's so much. Like, I can't. If anybody wants to sit down with me and see how many, they're called PROs. They're called performance rights organizations. And if you are an artist and you're listening to this and you don't even know what I'm talking about, you are fucked. You are so fucked.
And behind.
If you've been releasing music and you have no clue what I'm talking about, you are fucked.
Can't even call yourself a musician.
We're done. We're done. I feel terrible. Right. I don't even know what to tell you. Look, Purcell says it right here. A bottomless pit of crap trying to get you to sign and get your money. That, it's a never ending. And as soon as one of them walks out the door, in comes another one. Ask us. We have been signed to fucking Sony. We've had fucking celebrity fucking managers. We've had, you fucking name it, Sepsiss has done it. And you guys know us. We're legit people. We'll fucking pay for it and see if something's legit or real. We've been around for fucking almost 15 years. If somebody says they're going to put us in a magazine and it looks real, hey, we'll check it out. We're a band that's been in Revolver. I can say that. But we had to pay for it.
Thousands of dollars.
We've had to pay for it. We you know what I'm saying? We're one of those bands that have been in some of those magazines. We've had things announced in Loudwire. We've had our album in Revolver. We've had big ads and we've gotten to open up for Jelly Roll. We've gotten to open up for bands like Puddle of Mud and fucking.
But we had to pay for it.
But we had to fucking, right. There was an arm and a leg and a couple other body parts involved. For real. And we're one of the only bands that'll go on record for sure and tell you that openly, publicly, up front, no strings attached. We are one of the only bands at our level. We're not a big band by any means, but we're the only band at our level that will tell you and admit to you humbly that bands at our level, when you see them playing festivals and when you see them playing DW and when you see them play, them motherfuckers is paying. When you see bands playing rock fest, they're paying for it.
Louder Than Life.
Right.
Paying
That
for
that
it.
could be terrible news to some of you. And hey, I mean, maybe there's some people that got an aunt in the business. For those people, obviously, for people that are rich and privileged people and people with big bank accounts,
different.
People with
That's different.
that have special friendships and connections. I'm sure they get hooked up all the time. I'm talking about regular people that play the guitar like me.
We have to pay for it.
We have to pay for it.
Everything huge you've
Right.
ever seen us on, we've probably paid for it.
Right. And even
Same with the next one.
yes, even if you seen us on Xbox, we had to pay for it. If you're a musician and you have a if you're a musician and you are an independent distributor, quote unquote, you're not independent because chances are you go through TuneCore or DistroKid. That doesn't sound like independent. That sounds like to me that there is another middleman, another gatekeeper. We have it too. I think we use one of those scumbags, DistroKid or somebody like that, or CD Baby or one of them, whatever. Fuck them all. They're all fucking terrible people, and I hope they hear me.
And they're all breaking the law.
Right, they're terrible fucking people. They're always in court. Live Nation's always in fucking court. Ticket fucking Master, fucking monopolies. It is a fucking shit show.
Streaming is a scam.
The entire
Period.
It's fucking gambling and lotteries and fucking charts and getting the entire world, the fucking simplest, weakest competitive people to jump through fucking hoops over metrics and images and fucking posters.
Just for DistroKid to get all the money.
Right.
And you get nothing.
Right, to print out an AI that people don't even make it anymore. So an AI fucking chatbot can pump you out an end of the year Spotify congratulations that you gave your money to DistroKid.
And you have nothing to show for
Right.
it.
Real musician, we give distributors our money to upload our music so people can ignore us. You don't think we know that? We're the only band in the fucking world that knows that. We give our money to the internet to upload our music so people can humiliate us, make fun of us, dismiss us, ignore us, troll us. But at least we can admit it.
We know.
But at
We
least
are
we
not
can,
fools.
right? But the difference is we can admit it because the reason why we're here, and the reason why we're here isn't to be a part of any of those companies, clubs, or corporations. It's not to be rich or to be powerful or to be better than other musicians. The reason why we're here is for you.
The Normies.
The reason why we're here is because it's fun. And we've waited our entire lives. We've grown and survived our childhoods to be able to work hard, to afford the instruments and gear, to take some time off every couple weeks or a month to go out with our friends and play some fucking music. That's it. And if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, nobody gives a shit.
We crank all speakers up to 11.
We're not like under the impression that tons of people like us. We do this shit whether you like it or not.
And we'll go to 11.
All right.
One higher.
This one's for you.
Oh. Here we go. You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh.
I don't know what happened there. I just fucked it
Full
up.
screen. Hit escape.
What the fuck?
Far left corner.
Gotcha. No, it didn't work. Uh-oh. Nah, that shit didn't
That's
work.
what the instructions said.
You know
okay.
what, though? That's okay. We'll do this last one.
Okay.
Just go-
Teenagers scared the living shit out of me. No, that's not what it says.
This is
It
our last one
actu-
anyway.
It actually says teenagers on Instagram will be restricted to seeing PG-13 content by default and won't be able to change their settings without a parent's permission. Meta announced on Tuesday.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate that. This is cool. Here we go. This means kids using teen-specific accounts will see photos and videos on Instagram that are similar to what they would see in a PG-13 movie. No sex, drugs, or dangerous stunts, among others. This is pretty cool.
I think that that's a very good idea.
This is a step forward. This is pretty cool. This includes hiding or not recommending posts with strong language, certain risky stunts, and additional content that could encourage potentially harmful behaviors, such as posts showing
Such as the internet.
right marijuana paraphernalia, Meta said in a blog post Tuesday, calling the update the most significant since it introduced teen accounts last year.
I hate to do this to you, but I was just talking all that crazy shit because sometimes I get excited and I have to apologize sometimes for my behavior because it is, and I promise, only magnified for entertainment purposes. But Paul said, I totally love the music you guys do.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I know you guys don't feel like that. Can I tell you guys are in on it. Hold on, let me bring you guys closer.
Get closer.
All right, because we're ending the show soon. That's a great article. I love that. Cool. Let's just start locking it down.
Okay, lock down.
We'll end with this, guys. So those of you that know me know that this me that you see is a version of me. This can't really be the real me because
It's not the real you?
no, because I
What?
planned, and I'm going to tell you why it's not the real me. Because I planned to be this me prior to getting here. If this was the real me, naturally I wouldn't plan to be me.
Are you an imposter?
No, but I love pasta. Here's the thing. When you know me in real life and you spend time with me, and I don't mean 5 minutes, but when you spend time with me and you meet me more than 3 times, and you spend more than an accumulative hour with me, you might then see a glimpse of me. But I assure you, it's really hard for people to see who somebody is unless you're spending a lot of time with them, in the real world. So a 20-second clip of me or even an hour with me in the band room is not a great way to get to know who I am. The only way to get to know who I am is to live with me and to eat with me and to win with me, to lose, to eat, to survive, and to achieve wisdom and understanding. Those are the people that know me. I love all of y'all, but that's the only way to get to know me because I'm a human being. I'm not a Facebook. I'm not a rock and roll. I'm a layered, textured, dreaming, sleeping, growing human being. I'm 45 years old. I'm a father. I laugh. I cry. I have my strengths. I have my weaknesses. I'm a human being. So when it comes to this show, you guys are very much part of the show. And this, what we do online and what we do on stage, is only a glimpse and a small magnification and version of who I am publicly. So with that, you guys take care of yourselves and each other.